Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Royal Danish Osu Cup match. I will be the one commentating the match today, Mr. Aleph. And without further ado, we have an interesting match right now going on. We got Basic versus Drayko. It's a match of the, loser bracket. And now they're playing a warm-up. Interesting song, by the way. ETA by New Jeans. Really good song, by the way. You should listen to it. But yeah, for those who don't know, Basic seated 16th, while Drayko placed in 27th on qualifiers. Unfortunately, I don't have any stats on Drayko because their match wasn't played last round. So all I know is that Basic got swept by Sobu. I mean, nothing you can do against that titan of a player, but that doesn't mean this guy can show us some dominance in the loser bracket. And Draco, on the other hand, I think, yeah, since he wasn't able to play on round of 32, though, he placed 27th again. So unless he did practice hard enough, maybe he will have a bit of trouble keeping up with basic, considering he's been placing during the mid seed. And interesting warm up, 7 stars right off the bat. Hmm. Honestly, maybe they might want to scare each other with the higher SR pool. Considering we are in quarterfinals, the SR may not be that high for some players. But let me remind you, even though the SR might be low for some of you guys, that doesn't mean the maps are free at all. Especially if want to keep your combo, which is everything, considering score v2. Combo is everything in these types of matches. And actually, we're seeing that both of these players are actually, really similar in terms of keeping their scores. Some of them are finding more misses than others. I think Drayko is starting to, not feel so comfortable over here. Well, Basic, I think he's showing. No, I was gonna say he might be more comfortable, but I think this is just a clash of who misses less and who is like less uncomfortable playing these sorts of maps. Which is usual. Once you're like, if you're not a Noso god, if you're like another fellow player that just tries to grind through the bracket, then testing your opponent whether you're like the same on raw skill rather than practicing a pull is good for a match strategy as a whole. You put a hard map and you're like, okay, what is this guy good at? What can I abuse him just in case? And from what we can see right now, Basic is just winning just by a few score, 50k. I mean, this map doesn't look easy at all to play. Like, look at those patterns. Drayko actually hits that, but he still finds breaks on nothing. Classic Osu moment. You just find your breaks on air. Nothing you can do against that, but these players are actually trying to keep up with each other. Like, it's not a one-sided warm-up at all. But still, Basic is showing that he has more score than Drayko. And of course, we can definitely see that by the accuracy advantage. Drayko with not even 80% and Basic just over 90%. And honestly, seeing how they're performing in this warm-up, we can just see how they might just perform overall today. But you never know. It's not the first time we've seen some surprises coming from lower seeders against people who are way above them. So good luck to both players on this match, because I'm expecting anything at this point, even though Drayko is still finding a lot of trouble while Basic already has more than 100,000 score, sorry. But honestly, I think Basic is just gonna be more comfortable playing today's pool, or maybe not, considering that quarterfinals, I don't think there's any map exceeding 7 stars if I recall right. So maybe Drayko, if he's more comfortable playing the lower SR maps, he can maybe give Basic a bit of trouble. Who knows? But yeah, honestly, Drayko cannot keep up with Basic right now. He's struggling too, but If you're comparing both scores, you can definitely tell that now Basic is feeling way more comfortable than Drayko right now. And he actually failed. Oh boy. Somebody forgot no fail. That's why you have to put no fail in warm-ups, guys. That's why you have to put no fail. Because that happens, and then you just have 0 score. Alright, so now we got the warm-ups covered. Now it's time for the rolls. And let's see who's gonna be the roll winner. Place your bets, chat. And what the? Alright, that's 100-point roll from Basic. Over 93-point roll. What is this? I've never seen something like this before. This is like the closest roll I've ever seen coming from like anything over 90 points. What the hell? Alright, Basic gets to to get the first pick, and Drayko decides to go with the second ban. Oh boy. That let's see what Basic is gonna go with the first ban. I don't really know what stronger skill sets any of these players are comfy on, but I can expect anything but Basic is going with the DT1 ban. Let's see what is gonna ban Mr. Drayko. Considering that maybe Basic doesn't feel comfortable on the mechanics, you know, high AR, we can see that Drayko is actually going for the Hidden 2 ban. Honestly, I can get it. Maybe Basic feels more comfortable on the gimmick side, so you know, you got a clash between mechanics versus gimmick. And yeah, we can tell that Basic isn't happy about that ban. He probably practiced it. It's a fun map though. For all of you Hidden 2 haters, the map isn't that bad, alright? But you do you. I'm not the one who judge over anyone's preferences. And okay, normal 1 ban coming from Basic. Maybe he's just not filling it with the aim today. So I think Drayko might ban Nomad 6 if he's not comfy on the gimmick side of the pool. No, actually, we're gonna see a ban on Nomad too. Alright, interesting choices. So I don't think any of these players might be feeling comfy on the mechanics part of the pool. Who knows? Maybe Drayko can go with the Nomad 5 pick. Maybe Basic can go with the Nomad 6 start. Who knows? Again, I'm not really familiarized with how well these players play, so excuse me if I go silent for a moment trying to figure out what they're gonna do. So yeah, now Basic with the first pick. Let's see what he's gonna go with. Though I gotta say, if I were him, regardless of my skill sets, I would go with Hard Rock 4. Not because of anything, but the song is really good. I really enjoy Hard Rock. Oh, and he actually goes with Hard Rock 3, another banger of not only a banger song, but also a banger map. Honestly, this is a really interesting pick coming from Basic, although we've seen that Drayko was struggling on the warm-up we've seen before. I mean, we've seen a lot of aim control defense over there, so maybe Basic wanted to try to go with another aim control pick, coming with Hard Rock 3, Shadow Castle. For those who don't know the map, we got a lot of, you know, weird aim control patterns flowing. All of that stuff you usually see. So, let's see how well they play. And honestly, we can see that Drayko right now isn't feeling so good with the accuracy part. Oh my goodness, 70%. While Basic is holding on to that 95. You can definitely tell who's better at holding on accuracy, especially with the higher OD. I don't think this is updated, but in any case, trying to get accuracy with Hard Rock is not an easy task. And Drayko is just missing all over the place. He's just he cannot even hit the big sliders. I mean, they're really messy. They're really uncomfortable to aim. Look at that. Basic still holding on with 350 combo, but this just might show us how the match overall is gonna be. Or at least on the aim control part, Drayko is still struggling, managing to get 72% accuracy, but still finding a lot of breaks here and there. Basic still holding on to the combo, but actually he finds a break. But you know, Drayko with barely with 20k points. I don't think that's gonna matter at all. So honestly, just good luck to Drayko for the rest of the maps, because I don't think he's having a good time. Like, he's at least managing to get 75. You know, better than nothing, but he's struggling. He is struggling a lot to get that accuracy. Maybe he's not feeling it right now. Maybe he has an ace up his sleeve, but he's just not feeling it on Hard Rock 3, honestly. And this might show Basic an advantage to, you know, maybe heads up to, you know, what to pick next. Although he's also having a bit of trouble, but his opponent is clearly way more uncomfortable than he is right now. So, oh my goodness, both of these players are actually... Did they even practice a pool? Oh boy, okay, Drayko, he is finding a lot of breaks here and there. I think he's just overall tired. I get it, man. Playing at 9 p.m. might be a little bit exhausting. Maybe if you're playing the game all day, maybe if you're like, okay, this guy was seed 16, I might be one of the lowest seeders remaining in the tournament. But, you know, it what usually happens at the beginning of matches. You might not feel yourself. You might be feeling, oh boy, I'm way too nervous, or I'm way inconsistent right now, but you can keep up later. You can just regain your senses later. You can, you know, feel more confident. But still, Basic is just gonna run away with the first point, Hard Rock 3. As I said before, if I were Basic, I would go with Hard Rock 4. Because, of course, we got the Danish mapper, we got banger song, we got a banger map. It's totally because I'm not biased at all. Of course, wink wink. But yeah, first point for Basic, and now it's time for Drayko to pick his map. Maybe, just maybe, if Basic decided to go with the GT1 ban, I would, if I don't know if Drayko is good at tapping, but Nomad 6. Okay. That's an interesting choice, coming that we have literally seen that Drayko banned Hidden 2, but it's a hidden pick anyway, so maybe he's feeling better on the Nomad gimmick side of the pool. Maybe he can give us a surprise. I don't know how well he performs on low CS. Honestly, the map is also really fun to play, unless you're not, you know, bad at precision. So yeah, we are gonna start with the Nomad 6. Honestly, I'm expecting big things from Drake over here. Maybe Basic doesn't perform that well on precision picks and lower AR. Like, this is AR 8.4, so this is not an easy pick to side read at all. Although, let me tell you guys, what you're gonna see right now isn't gonna be anything compared to the second half of the map, because that's when the hard part starts. So right now we're gonna have a bit of a warm-up for what's coming up next. And I mean, so far both players are struggling to keep their accuracies. I mean, Basic overall. Oh, Basic already finds a miss. That's not a good thing, man. Because right now we are gonna start this, like, the song is actually gonna start. No more warm-up. That was all a build-up for you to build the combo, but Drayko is gonna trade, but Basic also finds a break. Like, right now, both accuracies are really similar at this point, but Drayko, another miss. Will Basic hold on? No, he will not. My goodness, we're finding a lot of breaks here and there. Drayko and Basic, they're just trading misses back and forth. But still, Basic is gonna get that score advantage thanks to that accuracy. And Drayko still, you have to set up your offset, man. Because I mean, from what we've seen, he's having a lot of trouble keeping with the accuracy. It's just not only Hard Rock. I think it's just overall. He's just messing his accuracy up. Although he has the combo advantage, but both players they keep missing. It's only 6k points of the lead for Basic. My goodness! And now the hard part is gonna come. And now Drayko with more misses. Basic trying to hold on, but will it be enough? Considering he has the accuracy advantage, he finds a break, but Drake already has 10% accuracy less than his opponent, and the lead is just starting to get bigger and bigger. Not by much though, it's only 18k just yet. There's basically 1/3 of the map remaining. Drayko, you have to wake up, man, but he finds yet another break, while Basic is gonna try to run away with more combo. Oh my god, Drayko with even more misses, but Basic just it's back again. But Drayko, he's having trouble keeping the accuracy. He breaks again. What am I watching? Now the lead is 35k, and if Basic doesn't break a lot, if he has more trouble with his accuracy, I don't think Drayko's gonna. He can't do anything about it. His accuracy is still way worse than his opponent's, and even though you might try to get more combo, if you cannot hold more than 100, that's gonna be really difficult to pull it back again. The lead is just getting bigger and bigger. Actually, it's just getting smaller, but it actually is getting bigger again. I will just shut up then. Basic, he's trying to recover his accuracy really well, actually. And I think it's over. Like, there's nothing Drayko can do right now. Even if Basic stops playing as, I mean, maybe if he, stayed AFK, then oh boy, an unfortunate break there. But that's not gonna make much of a difference right now because the map is basically over. And really good attempt coming from Drayko, but that's not enough when your opponent has like 10% more accuracy than you. And we got the first breakpoint of the match. Another point for Basic. Honestly, Drayko, check your offset. Check your offset because I can see that you're having problems with keeping accuracy. I get it, man. I get it. And Basic is gonna go with the Nomad 4 right off the bat. Damn, that was fast. I think Drake is gonna have a lot of trouble with this map. Because this map isn't easy to get accuracy on either. Not only because of the timings, but also, it's a tech map. You have to, end the slider ends. I wish I could be wrong though. I want to see Drayko get a point from Basic. Especially a break point. Like, this is a pick from Basic. So, let's just see how well Drayko performs. If he even gets to, hit the big slider first. And both players seem to at least have practiced this map before. Or at least they know how to hit that first big slider. But so far, so good for both players. They are not finding a break just yet. We can actually see the circles again. My god, I was actually 5 centimeters away from my screen so I could see what they were clicking on. But right now, we can see that both players are actually really close. Nobody's breaking just yet. Maybe Basic can find an early break? I don't know, but both players are actually showing dominance. And now, let's see who's gonna break first. None of them break, but Basic has the accuracy advantage. But again, if somebody finds a break, and, their accuracies aren't that, they are closer this time, But Drayko finds a miss before the KI. Basic trades him. But with that accuracy lead, I don't think that's gonna make that much of a difference if Drayko's gonna keep missing again. Basic is just gonna keep cruising through. No issues whatsoever. 94% accuracy versus 88%. that's not gonna be good for Drayko, especially if he finds another break. And Basic is just gonna run away with the combo advantage. Drayko he's still trying to get it back. He hit that stream, he's also recovering his accuracy, but he's still struggling a lot with those streams. And he actually finds another break, and Basic is just gonna run away with the advantage. So there's basically one half of the map remaining. Basic has to play really bad for the rest of the map so that Drayko has a chance. But again, the lead is just getting bigger and bigger. Basic is running away with the victory, and I don't know. He has an S rank though. Oh boy. Again, anything can happen though, but trying to find an S rank when you have a B rank is gonna be really hard, especially if the map is gonna get a bit easier from now on, and if Basic doesn't want the oh boy, both players break on the same slider, and I think that's gonna settle it. Yeah, I don't think Drayko can do anything at this point. This is just gonna be another point for Basic. Again, Drayko is just struggling a lot, keeping his accuracy. And Basic, he's still not finding any big misses. He's just finding a lot of shit misses with these sliders here and there. I mean, that's to be expected, honestly. We're playing a tech map after all. And I think he got the S rank. I think. I don't want to jinx it, but we might be seeing a 400k S rank. If he even gets to 400k, actually. Again, he's just breaking on sliders. No misses. It's just slider breaks. And yeah, almost 400k S rank, I think. There we have it. An S rank coming from Basic. Really well played, honestly. Drayko, he tried to get it, but that was not enough. You can't do really, you really can't do anything against that. So now let's see what's gonna do Drayko right now. What's he gonna do now? I'm honestly expecting a DT2 from Drayko. I want to see how well they perform on the tapping picks. And Drayko is gonna go actually with the hidden one. Okay. I get the vision. I can probably tell that I don't know how well of a hidden player Basic is, but let me tell you, this hidden one doesn't only have awkward aim, but it also has, some streams here and there. It's like 220 BPM. So maybe whoever isn't more comfortable on the tapping section, they might have trouble on this map. And Basic already with a miss. Okay. Not the best way to start, but Drayko is actually having the accuracy advantage right now. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm sorry, Drayko. I mean, this is only the beginning of the map, so, it's not that detrimental of a miss. But Basic is just gonna try to get it back again with that combo advantage. He's slowly getting that accuracy lead again. I mean, Drayko is still holding on really nicely, though. Okay, and both players hit the streak. Okay, nice stuff. And Basic with another miss. But Drayko tricks it. Oh, but that stream is gonna give the advantage back to Basic. And Drayko is gonna find a miss while Basic is gonna FC the jump section. Oh man. That's not good for Drayko. That chance he had, he just lost it. And if Basic doesn't break soon again, we might see another tap. But I gotta say, Drayko's holding on with his accuracy really nicely compared to other picks, although he's just having a lot of another hundreds again. But let's just see how well they keep up on this lower part of the map. And now with the other key eye, let's see if Drayko has a bit more of luck and maybe Basic finds a jump break. Both players, oh boy, they find the break on the stream. Keep in mind, the lead is only by 30k. And Basic finds a break, but Drayko trusts him. And both players, they have no combo and they have almost the same accuracy. But anything can happen on the other half of the map. My goodness, this is actually closer than I expected. Oh, but Drayko, he's finding more breaks here and there. Basic is just gonna hold on, and he's gonna run with the advantage. Oh boy, they're gonna see the leaderboards, and Basic might see that, you know, he has a bit more of a clear advantage now. This might be detrimental for Drayko's mental, but anything can happen on the last key of the map. We have the harder jumps coming right up, so maybe Basic can find some no luck, but Drayko is actually the first one who's gonna find a break. Basic holding on to that combo. He doesn't seem to want to let it go. He still holds on. Drayko still finding breaks here and there. Basic is just, he wants to keep that combo. He finds a small break, but it's not gonna matter. The accuracy and score advantage is just way more than Drayko's. And Basic almost hits that. And that settles it. Oh yeah, that part. I forgot to mention that part. That part is evil, and Drayko is actually... Did he hit it? I wasn't even noticing. I was just watching Basic. But yeah, another pick, another break point for Basic. Really good fight coming from Drayko, but just that ending threw him over. And now it's time for Basic to pick a map again. And let's see what he goes with. DT2? Oh boy. Just before we've seen a DT1 ban, we're gonna see a DT2 pick coming from Basic. I sure wonder what they're tapping out in chat. I'm sure it's really nice things. Surely. But yeah, we're just gonna jump straight into it. DT2 time. We got 260 BPM streams, I think. Yeah, 261. Let's see how well they can perform on the stamina. I mean, not stamina, but more of a speed section of the pool. I can expect anything right now. Okay, Drayko's not comfy. Drayko's not comfy at all. He is not comfy at all. Oh my goodness gracious, what am I looking at? Basic is just barely holding on to an FC, but Drayko is having a lot of trouble keeping that accuracy and that combo. Basically 70% accuracy against almost a 94. I think this is just gonna settle it. I don't think we're gonna see some sort of comeback in here. We're just gonna see dominance coming from Basic while Drayko is struggling a lot. And I don't think I can say anything else right now. Drayko's just having a lot of trouble. He's just keep finding breaks. And his accuracy is struggling a lot while Basic, he might just found a break. But, you know, he has 150k points more than his opponent. I don't think you can do anything against that. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is a really one-sided pick coming from Basic. I don't know why he didn't go with this before. Honestly, because this is just a clear gap coming from Basic. Drayko's just trying to hold on, but it's just gonna be really hard. Another stamina section coming right up. Drayko having a lot of trouble. And yeah, we're just witnessing a murder right now coming from Basic. Drayko is just trying his hardest to keep up, but it's just not enough. He's just trying so hard. But Basic is just showing way more confidence. As we can see, almost 93%, 400 combo. What can you do having 74%? Like, it's basically over. Your opponent has 300k more points than you. What can you do against that? And yeah, this is gonna settle it. I'm really afraid of, how well they're gonna play that last section of the map, the most stamina demanding section. Although Basic is, holding on really nice. He almost assessed that stream though. Okay. Really, really good pick coming from Basic. And now, this is a match point. This is all up to Drayko. Will he able to prevent this sweep? Or will he be eliminated from the tournament? Just like that. Oh God, that was just a murder. I get the struggle, man. I get the struggle. And Drayko is actually gonna with the Hard Rock too. Interesting choice considering how much trouble he has had on the Hard Rock 3. But honestly, again, anything can happen, or maybe he just picked the song because it's a banger. Like, the map isn't really that long, it's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, I don't know. I honestly want to believe in Drayko. Just, he doesn't get swept as his last match of the tournament. And let's see how well they can perform on this match point. Honestly, this map is not easy at all to keep your combo. Like, when I had to get the replays for this map, for the showcase, I was actually having a lot of trouble keeping my combo, and we can see that Basic found an early break, while Drayko is actually holding onto his combo just yet, but it doesn't matter, because we're gonna approach the first KI, which is really unforgiving, with a lot of spaced jumps. We can see that Drayko found the break on the stream part. Let me remind you guys, there's a flowing section coming up that they might throw off some players. And Drayko is gonna find a miss over there where Basic is gonna hold on to the FC. I mean, not FC, but he clearly has the combo advantage. And yeah, we already 1/3 through the map. And Drayko is just still finding breaks here and there. I don't know if he's gonna be able to pull it off again. Like, Basic is just running off with the combo advantage, let alone the accuracy advantage as well. 95% lead. And, well, I mean, he did find the break, but Drayko trades it, so I don't think there's nothing left for Drayko to do. This is basically over unless Basic, stops playing and he, decides to throw the entire map, which I don't really think he's gonna do, but I think this is over. We're 2/3 of the map through, and this does not look good at all for Drayko. And honestly, as I've been saying before, unless Basic decides to, stop playing, maybe his monitor shuts off, maybe his tablet disconnects, there's nothing else for Basic to do because they're just trading back and forth. And I think that's gonna settle it. They almost hit that flowing section, but again, nothing you can really do against that. And we're gonna see a sweep coming from Basic against Drayko. Really unfortunate ending, but it is what it is sometimes, man. Nice try. But yeah, that's the match. That's it. Basic is gonna get the win 6-0, and he's just gonna get through it. He wasn't messing around. Really well played for both players. Nice try coming from Drayko. He did try to put up a fight, but it wasn't enough. Basic was just better in every single aspect. And we've definitely seen that, even though Basic was just swept last round, that doesn't mean he wants to give up just yet. If we can see the bracket right now, we can see who's gonna face Basic tomorrow on the loser bracket. And he's, oh boy, that's gonna be a tough match. Is that Teeth? Or however you pronounce the name, but that's not gonna be such an easy match as today, that's for sure. But yeah, honestly, good luck to Basic tomorrow, but that doesn't mean the streams are over. In 25 minutes, we have another match coming right up. We're gonna see, okay, now the next match, I think it's right now. Yeah, Teeth versus Basic, I think. Oh, okay then we are just gonna see the next match in 25 minutes. Goodness gracious. Honestly, Drayko, you put up a good fight on some maps. That Nomad 6, you almost had it though. But you know, there's always next year. Although I gotta tell you, you gotta set up your offset because you had a lot of trouble keeping your accuracy. I don't know if this is something that happens usually or this is something that happens whenever you try to play Scorpy 2. But try to keep it in mind, you know? That's gonna save you a lot of points in later matches. Trust me. Okay, just a bad day then. You know, it is what it is. I've been there, you know? I get the struggle. So, better luck next time, man. I believe in you. So yeah, now we're just gonna have a little bit of a break until the next match. So we'll see you guys next time in 25 minutes.